Good afternoon, this is Jessie Cannon Wallace, aka Ben's Blogger, and my MBUSA trainers brought me a 2021 S580 today for training. They left me the key and went to lunch, so let's make a video, see what we can learn. I've had no training yet, so we are going into this cold. All right, so there it is, the 2021 S-Class, the V223. This is a complete redesign, the first since 2014. It will come in 3 versions for the US market. We'll get the S500, the S580, and the S580 Maybach. This is an S580 sedan wearing the executive line trim. So it's not an AMG Sport line, and it's not a luxury line. How I can tell that is the bumpers here tell me that it is not an AMG line, and then it's got a ton of rear seat packages, which tells me it's an executive line. So take a look at that. Notice little things. The camera is now mounted in the lower Distronic plate there. Several people wanted to see the lights flashing, so let's hit unlock, lock, see what that looks like. Beautiful. Good looking wheels. Okay. When I approach the car from a distance, the door handles will automatically pop out, but because the car has seen me here, I hit unlock to get the door handles to pop out. Yes, that will take some getting used to. The trunk, the S580s will all be 4MATICs for the US market. The trunk is larger than it was, in my opinion. Again, I haven't heard its actual depth, but it is deeper. I think you could put a full set of clubs front to back in there. And let's look at the tail lights. Lock. Unlock. That is beautiful. All right, so actually let's come around to this side and look at the executive rear seat package. We've got it fully laid out for you here in the chauffeur position. So this is the sienna black Napa leather. The diamond stitching is more pronounced than in the previous generation. We've got both footrests out. It has 4-zone climate control, so backseat passengers get to choose their own temperatures. We've got the tablet here to control MBUX in the front. There is a pass-through to the trunk. The headrests are wearing their Dynamica pillows. So this is a true luxury vehicle in the back, the rear entertainment system. The seats are full power with heating and cooling, and this is the Burmester high-end 3D surround sound, if I am not mistaken. Hey, Jacob.
Yes.
You've had your training, yes?
Yes.
Want to show me a few MBUX things that you know?
Sure.
Since I have not had my training, be the driver for me. I have the key on my person. Speaking of which, this is the new key. Take a look at that. Completely new design, new buttons. The panic button is now on the back. It's a little larger, but not significantly larger. All right, so I am in the luxury of the back seat here, and here are the controversial giant screens. I'm gonna close the door and keep it quiet. Wood steering wheel, again, sienna black. And I think this is, I don't know, burl walnut, brown ash, something like that.
All
right,
looks good.
Show me some boot systems. What do we got here?
Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Mercedes. I think he's got it turned off.
All right, so this is the large center screen. Do we know the size on this?
12.8 roughly inches.
Okay. You can see it scrolls through a lot of the same setups we're used to seeing in the MBUX and the other vehicles. Obviously, it is bigger, better, brighter, faster, more detailed. We are turning on all of our systems here. I hear great things about the Energizing Comfort packages as well.
Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Set temperature to 69 degrees.
I'm setting the temperature to 69 degrees.
And you can see really clearly in the video that the voice control is reacting to voice commands, and it's illuminating the ambient lighting. Is that dynamic ambient lighting? Is that what we're calling that these days?
Active ambient lighting.
Active ambient lighting. There we go. So that's kind of a nice new touch, and she's still listening to me, which is creepy. All right. Can you show me the map on that big screen?
Absolutely.
So we're scrolling through our MBUX controls just like we have been in our GLE and GLS vehicles. Obviously, it's a much bigger display there. Touch screen in the middle. Touch pads on the steering wheel work just like the 2021 E-Class. Is that correct?
Correct.
Excellent. And is the center screen configurable?
You can only change the center screen now. Both left and right dials are set. You cannot change them.
Okay.
Only the center is changeable.
But the middle does look much bigger. Ooh, is that the 3D? Is this a 3D instrument cluster or no?
No.
No. So this is the standard instrument cluster. People were worried the 3D instrument cluster was not available at launch. But this is the standard. It is a huge screen. It does have lots of detail on it. We can change to different circle looks. Beautiful. Very sporty. So if you've had an S-Class in the last couple of years, the controls are intuitive. Very similar use to what we've been seeing in the others. Wow, that's a big full screen map there, isn't it?
That is massive.
Fancy. Okay, so the middle's configurable, but the whole screen is also configurable.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. On your door panel over there, notice at the top left, if you'll point for me, the light switches all the way forward have moved. When would that happen? Oh my goodness. So if you want to switch from auto or whatever, you have to use it on the door panel there. A weird thing I saw that was different. All right. And then, of course, heated, cooled, power, memory, all the things you'd expect from the Mercedes.
These are now haptic as far as the seat control goes, so the actual button doesn't move.
Oh.
And depending on how hard I press is how fast the seat goes.
Interesting. Well, now both of us are just completely laid out in an S-Class. I doubt anyone's going to think we're getting any work done in here. All right, so in the center cluster again, people have wanted to see, for example, do you know how to turn on the Energizing Comfort or change the ambient light colors?
So if we go back to our home and come to our comfort, you've got massage seats, your ambient light, your energizing comforts. It is haptic on this screen as well, so you can actually feel the screen is vibrating as we're changing it.
Whew, that is a flashy, flashy light show.
Colors are much brighter than they used to be. Much brighter.
And in more places.
Mm-hmm.
You pull back a little so you can see more of that. Okay.
We've got our energizing comfort as well. Go with vitality for the driver.
Well, I don't know what I need that for, but I think I might need that.
I am getting a massage. The active ambient light is giving us a nice show of multiple colors.
All right, well, that is my first look at the 2021 S580. I had an assist from somebody who took training this morning. Maybe after my training this afternoon, I'll do more and make another video. You can also look for me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for more content. And in the meantime, we will just be here, chilling in our S-Class with our Energizing Comfort on. Thanks for watching.